We're now recording, so show in, and I think, yeah, that was my fancy.
Yep.
Okay, show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to you from the dark recesses of the proverbial Dawn Forge pouch. This is episode 180 of the Shattered Soulstone, season 15. Yeah! Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get your free audiobook download at bit.ly/Soulstone 2018. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPod, MP3 player, or Real Man phone. It is September 23rd, 2018, and this is your main man, Dead Green. Today, I got like two of my second favorite type people with me. First of all, coming to you from the land of birds and other things that are around her, Jen.
Hey, thanks for having me on the show again.
Also I brought, coming to you from the land of electric cars and power slides, Manlow.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Power slides, I don't know. It works.
Yep.
So anyway, season 15.
Yeah.
Season 15 is afoot. Hey! Woo! I wanted to start off the show talking about last episode's Showtime Greed's birthday bash, cause woo! What a day that was.
That was great. Started the season right on your birthday, man.
Yeah, it was great. So what happened was, to get everybody caught up here, was we had a monsoon all day long at work, and I had it was my day off. I had to work. It was my birthday. It was pouring down rain in a ridiculous manner. There was water on my route. There was water waist deep everywhere, and I'm just walking through it all day long. And I had to do an extra 2 hours. So I had to work late also. And I was just like, I want to go home and play Diablo. I mean, I didn't miss the season start, but I didn't want to be there. So anyway, so all day long, man, it's just 100% thumbs down, 2 thumbs down. Oh, it was bad. And then I got home and I got dried off and the season fired up, and everybody was there. We had such a great time. That was, I didn't level to 70 because I was smoked. But I think I got to 40 something anyway. It was a lot of fun. And, man, I want to thank everybody for coming out to the Greed's birthday bash. Also, season 15 opener. So it was fun. I know Manlow showed up to the Greed's birthday bash.
Yep. I mean, I was going to say it could have been worse. You could have been in, the UK or Europe that started about 3 hours late. So it could have been worse.
Yeah.
But no, it was amazing, and we had a giant groups of folks, several groups. So that was great to have.
Yeah, it was great. Jen showed up to the birthday bash.
It took me a while, but I got there. I was we were running errands and stuff, so neither Sean or I drive, so we were taking buses, and we thought we had the timing of the buses just right, so I'd get back right in time for season 15, jump into the birthday bash and all that, and it did work out that way. So sitting here with my phone, and Dead Greed's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, yeah, I'm stuck on a bus, give me a minute. And then the bus pulled into where it was supposed to be, but the next bus wasn't coming in time. Like, we thought it would be right there, and it wasn't. It was like half an hour, and I'm like, yeah, I'm stuck downtown for a while. Going, I just want to play some D3.
Yeah, trust me. Whew.
I got there eventually. I think I got there right before you started falling asleep there, Dead Griggs. It was pretty late. It was pretty late. I mean, it just was. And I'm not doing solo self-found this season. I have the past 2, so I've been trying to jump in with people, and I've been playing with people from Soulstone, and playing with people that I play Dungeons and Dragons with, and it's all good.
Hey, just a little note, and I'm not 100% sure, so you might want to check this out on y'all's own, but I heard Solo Self-Found was only going to be the first 4 weeks of the season this time around.
Yeah, they changed it. I don't have all the full details. I could probably dig them up for you if you want. But instead of doing it the entire season long, I guess, like, the people keeping track, like Leviathan was big on this. I think he was the founder of this, maybe. But there were other people helping him out a bit, because this is not a one-person job to keep all those stats straight and keep up a leaderboard and all that, So I think what they decided to do to make it less time-intensive on the people behind it was to make it a shorter run of how long the solo self-found thing was going to be. And if you, there's information on it in Leviathan's Discord. If you go over there, people were trying to figure out, well, should it be 4 weeks? Should it be 2 weeks? How long should this be? And so they finally came down to it. And there's somebody else running it. I can't remember his name right now, but it's all in there. If you go to Leviathan's Discord, you can check it out.
I just wanted to say something, because it has been the whole season, and I got to say it's probably pretty nuts to have that going on the whole season. Like, you're trying to play your character, you're trying to level, you're trying to be with your group or whatever, and then you're trying to check European leaderboards to see who.
Well, it wasn't checking leaderboards. Like, the way they had it set up was, like, the first season, and I didn't actually submit anything to the second season because I was really slow. But the first season, you'd go into a rift, and if you thought it was a pretty good rift, then there was a sign-up forum. And so people playing solo self-found would self-report, here is the rift I did, this is what time it was, here is a screenshot of it, here is the official record thing from the D3 thing, here is a video, a link to the video. And so it was all, checkable, but you still had to have somebody look at it and verify, And
that's what I mean, though.
Yeah.
That's what I mean,
yeah, but they didn't have to, like, go into the game and check the leaderboards or anything like that. It was outside of it. The whole point, I think, was to have, like, a solo leaderboard that was just solo, not competing with groups kind of thing. I think that was the main idea originally. And I think it's a good idea, but I am way too slow to keep up. Other people are not. There's, even in the first season of it, the Solo Self-Found League, you could do, like, burn through the first 2 weeks, get as far as you think you're going to get, and then opt out and then go play in groups. And whatever you got to in the Solo Self-Found League would stick. You just couldn't add anymore. Yeah, so that's how that went. But it's still going on, run by somebody else's name. I can't remember, unfortunately, right now. But the information's in Leviathan's Discord. You can check it out there.
Yeah. I just wanted to mention it because, they're doing a little something different, so that's fine. Level with the Cause popped off this week, too. That was, I hopped in there a little bit, but, I was so tired after that day. And, I was so tired, so I didn't really stick around that much. But Level with the Cause, that was cool. Wolf Crier does a great job with that. Raising money for charity. Who don't like that? Right. Well, anyway, I just wanted to cap those two things and then go into the weeks in gaming. We can start with Jen. What's up? How you start your season off other than...
Okay, so I started it off late, for one thing, like I said, later than I wanted to be. So I started with the Challenge Rift. We're always talking, you're always asking me, did you do the Challenge Rift? I'm always like, no, I don't do the Challenge Rift. I did the Challenge Rift. And it wasn't easy, and I think it's because I was tired and I was outside a lot. And I have, for those that don't know, I have a bunch of chronic illness issues. One of them is I have arthritis in my hands. So if I'm exposed to allergens and stuff and already dealing with inflammation, then my hands lock up. And so I'm trying to do this, like, it was weird because I was playing a Barbarian last season. Season before that I was playing a Rothma's Necromancer by the end of the season. I was, like, into that. And I jump into this Challenge Rift. I'm like, oh, okay, it's this Blood Mage thing. And I completed and mastered all the set dungeons with the Necromancer that season. So I'm like, I should be able to do this no problem. And I'm just failing. Like, this is not working. What's going on? So I'm trying different things. And it's not like you can change out skills or anything like that with the challenge rift. So I just kept going and kept trying it and, moving the keyboard around on my desk, seeing if that's a little better for my hands and trying to do the mouse left-handed instead of right-handed and see if that worked. That actually worked better somehow. I don't know. But I'm ambidextrous. It's fine. But it worked because, it just did. And then eventually I got it and was like, oh my God, I'm never doing this again. Ever, ever, ever. This one's done. No more. How'd you guys do with the challenge rift? Oh, when I got done too, I actually took a screenshot because I was so happy to be done with that thing. And it was 4 minutes, 45 seconds and some other little numbers in there at the end. So that's what I got after all those attempts. Holy cow. I hope y'all did better than me.
I think you did better than us.
Really?
Oh,
Well,
yeah. They
we
went
did
down
it.
to the wire, yeah.
We did it in a 4-man, which is, I mean, yeah, you got 4 people, but the mobs are a little more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's what it is. It was fine. We did it. That's the only thing I care about is we did it. We got our match. But we had to do a couple repeats because it was, yeah, we had to do a couple repeats because it wasn't, we were getting our tails kicked in.
I didn't know you could do a challenge rift in a group. I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of folks didn't, and that's a real fun way to do it, especially when it's not fun. When you can tell each other, hey, I got mobs over here, and or blues, yellows, whatever. But you guys had it much easier. I had to do it with a baby on my shoulder. First,
I remember that. I was
feeding the baby,
Discord. Oh my
and
gosh.
I missed it by 10 seconds because I was doing the challenge rift one-handed. Yep. So he's stepping away. So
Yeah.
then I tried it a second time and beat it by just about a minute. I think I did it just about 5 seconds slower than you did, Jen. And so it was still under 5 minutes, and it was one-handed. It was like,
Right.
What? That was
You'd
much
have been
fun.
faster if you didn't do it one-handed,
Oh,
but
yeah.
under the
That would've been
circumstances, But yeah, I remember listening to you talk about, okay, there's this one, okay, he's got this, and there's this pylon, and there's that, I remember hearing you go through it, and I was like hoping you'd do real good, and then I'm hearing like the little baby noises, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so cute.
Oh, that's the tricky part, being the foster parent, is like, I got responsibilities, but yeah, if it's just feeding the baby, she's a month old. It's not a big deal. She's not going to be missing interaction. She just wants to eat and sleep. So
That's
just fine. But yeah, no, it was a tough one, and either way, it was a tough one. And I got to listen to the guys trying it on the way in from work, so I just lived vicariously in the car. So I started late and didn't get in with a group of guys, but then we had a blast, and yeah, we all got to about the 40s after that first day. That was good. And I got a little backpacking from Shazam, from Ritzy today. Greed was there, of course, on all of them. And we're building up our sets. We're doing our best. I got a 4-piece right now. I can't do my GR20 by myself yet. I gotta get a few more pieces of gear. So I will give it another try tonight.
Yeah, I got in there, started the season off, of course, with the Blood Mage build, and I've done Blood Mage before, but that was not a great setup. Like y'all were saying, it was. We finally bashed our head into the wall a bunch of times and passed it, and then we got in the group and we just started leveling. This season, I got nothing. I got nothing from the blood shards. I really was just. I mean, it was great. You get gold, you get other things, but it was the last 2 seasons. I've really done really well with that. Kadala just handed me stuff, and she just, I don't know. She was like, I think she's mad that I didn't do the Rathma, because she was probably pretty excited that the Rathma was the free set, and then she was like, "You want a Crusader? Crusader? What happened to Rathma? What?" She's like, "Oh, all I got is Rathma stuff. I'm not giving you." So I think I made her mad. So possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, did the birthday bash. It was, of course, I passed out. I was freaking. The last rift I ran, and I don't know if Jim was there. I don't even remember. You were in there. You might have been in there. The last rift I ran. I was so tired. We were going through the rift, and I was in and out, in and out, in and out. You know how it is. And then I was like, oh, there's some yellows down here, and I run down and I start beating on these yellows, and then I looked up, and Ritzy's over there soloing the boss, and I was like, oh, my bad. I had to jump on my horse and run back to the. I was like, oh yeah, y'all are fighting the boss. Been fighting the boss. So then
Squirrel.
then come back up, and then I hit him, and we killed him, and I was like, yeah, woo, look at me down here doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So it's just,
yeah, I was in the Discord hearing that one go by, and I'm like, okay, you sound really, really tired right now.
Yeah, you're tired when you don't realize that y'all are fighting the Rift Guardian and you go fight another elite instead.
Mm-hmm.
But the next day, went to work, got home. Rona power leveled me and got me some stuff, and then I took off and did a bunch of. Don't tell nobody, but I did a bunch of bounties. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
it's worth it this season.
I didn't. Oh, I hate it. I didn't get nothing.
You hate it. Oh.
God, I didn't get nothing. I need boots. I need boots for my build, and I didn't get them. And then I did some with Ritzy today, and Manlow, and I didn't get anything either. So I still don't have them. But I'm like 250. I'm going with the Con Crusader again, which of course is not the free set. The free set's the Rollins. I do have 6 pieces of Roland, and they look really nice in my bank. They do. They look real nice in my bank. But I'm doing the Icons, so I got like 3 pieces plus a Ring of Royal Grandeur, so I got a 4 set so far, and I'm not doing bad. I can do T6-ish so far, and I'm working it. I'll ladder up, and I'll get more. It'll be fine. That's how you do it.
I'm just surprised you're not doing the. Excuse me, that you're not doing the Rothman's Necromancer.
Yeah, I know.
You're the one that taught me about how to do that. Like get all the mages out there and all that. I think so. Yeah.
No,
or was it Rona that taught me that? One of y'all did.
Yeah, it was me.
It was you. Okay.
Yeah. But my whole thing is I do love the Necro, and man, I love the Rathma. It's a lot of fun. But man, this Crusader, I like the speed build, because last season me and Rona were doing T13s in under a minute, or under 2 minutes, like a minute and 30, minute and 15. I think we did one in a minute and 15 seconds. T13 regulars, and we're just boom, 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 boom. Getting keys, and I know that you can build the Necro for that speed blight thing, but I really don't like that build. And I don't know. I like my horse. The horse is cool, and the Icon. It's a lot of fun. So for now, I'm gonna stick with that. I mean, and to me, getting that free armor is cool, but I'll get my armor anyway. I'll get armor anyway, and if I was to play next season Necro, I'll just play Rathma. It doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, you don't get the free set, right? But it's alright. I'll just play and gamble blood shards, and I'll get it. It's not a problem.
Oh, yeah.
So to me, I always make my decision off of what sets are we getting. And really, this is probably the first season that I was like, I don't care what season. I want to do what I want to do. I don't care what they give us. I mean, yeah, would it have been easier? Probably. Would I have been further ahead right now? Probably. But at the end of the season, is it going to make a difference? Probably not. Because I'll probably get as far as I got last season. I mean, I hope so. I don't know. It's just what I wrestled around about it quite a bit before I made my decision. I was kind of back and forth because, I mean, Rathma, that's kind of my thing, but The icons, it's fine, and I'm having a good time. I've already picked up an ancient blade of prophecy, and I already picked up a pretty good chess piece, and I'm working it. It'll get there.
Yeah, you'll get there. Because I know, like, season 15, I picked up all 4 Necromancer sets, and I wasn't even playing as much as you guys do. So you'll get all the sets that you want, eventually.
Yeah, you get everything you want anyway, so it's okay. But yeah, it is, it is what it is. Well, since you're here today,
I'm here, yes.
I figured I would let you go off about the bookofgen.net.
Okay, well, Book of Gen is my website. It is at bookofgen.net, and I really appreciate that you guys here at Soulstone always bring up my Gen's Lore Corner every time a new one pops every month, so that's awesome. The new one's episode 6, and it's about Queen Ascilla. And I know you guys were saying you hadn't heard of her.
Right.
So this is for everybody else that hadn't heard of her either. It was just like, this is one of, like I've said before, I started doing these Gen's Lore Corner things way back in the day on Shattered Soulstone, and so now I'm just re-releasing them as a podcast on its own, and I'll add to it as that goes on. So this is from back then, and so I probably thought about doing this one while I was going through like story mode and, finding characters that were new to me that I hadn't heard of. So, okay, I'm sorry, I'm seeing all those hand motions here, and I've got distracted. So anyway, Queen Ascilla is a character that I don't think has appeared before Diablo 3, but her storyline kind of has since, early on, sort of peripherally. So anyway, that's who it's about.
Good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it was good. It was really, really good. I had no chance in remembering who she was, and you're like, oh, by the way. And I was like, oh, this is a great episode. So thoroughly enjoyed it.
Good. It's nice to hear.
I will enjoy it soon.
I know you will. I know you will. Well, it sounds like you were getting rained on when you were working last time, so that's enough to worry about.
No, I always buy my phones, outright.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one I bought was $1,000, so I'm not carrying $1,000 phone when it's raining. I put it in my bag, and so unfortunately when it rains like that, I don't have any music, and I don't listen to my podcast. I mean, it's
cool though. I mean, it'll be there. It's a podcast. It'll show up.
Yeah. I'll get to it. I've been actually meaning to listen to it, and I'll probably listen to it tomorrow while I'm at work. But as a matter of fact, I'll probably cue that for my first thing tomorrow, because I do want to hear it, because you always do a great job, like we always say.
Thank you. It takes a long time to research. Oddly enough, each of these, So, I mean, what I do is, like, I start playing the game, and then I find a character, and I'm like, hey, what about that one? And then I start trying to track down more information, and screenshots, and trying to put it all together in a way that is easy to explain to somebody that has no idea who the character is, because that's where I started. I mean, my assumption is somebody listening to the episode has no idea who that character is. So I kind of go from there. And it does take a while. That's why there's only one episode a month, because I don't think I'd have time to do more than that. And there we are.
Yeah. So, hey. Woohoo. Let's see. Catch me outside streaming. How about that? Degreed 1812 Twitch TV. Or actually, I should say it right? Twitch TV, Degreed 1812. Catch me outside streaming. How about that? Come see me stream, because, I've been doing it. It's been fun. Y'all come on. If you follow me, you'll know when I'm streaming, because I don't have a schedule. I just stream when I stream. Most of the time, I stream when I'm wearing a shirt.
Because Twitch likes that, yeah. That's kind of a rule of Twitch. Everybody has to have a shirt,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting a shirt tattoo.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe something camouflage, you know what I'm saying?
That's like having tassels or something. It just covers them up. It's not okay. Yeah.
Oh, no.
You don't think that's okay? I think that's all right.
Overall, it's all right, but not all right. Not in school or something like that. No, it's not.
Oh no, I gotta give Manlow the slow clap.
There we go, slow clap.
There. Yeah.
Oh, anyway, yeah. So season 15's off. It's popping. Discord's blowing up like crazy. We got tons of people. I didn't see Doug though. Anybody seen Doug? Is Doug missing? Is Doug MIA?
Haven't seen Brian.
Doug, where you at, yo? Come on in.
Not sure. Might be
Shout
working.
out to Doug.
Yep. Something's going on. Out of town, maybe.
Anyway, me and Ritzy been burning it up. Rona, everybody. Of course, me and Manlow, everybody's been turning it up. Discord, it's going off like crazy. You might see pictures of hawks and pipe cleaners.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know. But my point is, get into the Discord because it is a ton of fun. I was gonna let Jen do this whole
thing.
Yeah, whole thing. Yeah, I'll let you have the floor.
Okay, so everybody listening to this obviously knows that there's going to be Blizzcon in November. What you may not know is there's an event called Con Before the Storm. They've been doing this for a few years. Like I think this is their 6th one, maybe. So what they do, they have an event usually I think it's in the Hilton. Is it in the Hilton? I think so. But they have it outside of BlizzCon before BlizzCon starts, like the night before. And they have all these things going on. They have panels of podcasters. They have meet and greets. They have an art gallery. They have all this stuff. And you can meet. It's a great place to go if you want to meet a bunch of people that, maybe you've been playing video games with and all that are going to be at BlizzCon. So they do a Kickstarter now, I think every year. And they raised enough money to have the World of Podcasts, which is what I think the thing was called originally. So what this is a bunch of podcasters are going to be on different panels, and they're going to be talking about, whatever's going on with BlizzCon. What the things we learned, the stuff we hope to happen, depending on when it is. And there's a whole lot of them. There's going to be at least one person from all of the D3 podcasts out there on different panels. And 2 of these panels are going to take place on Twitch before BlizzCon. It's going to be on October 28th, and Twitch TV /Con Before the Storm. So one of them's going to be there's going to be 2 of them, and Dean from Cool Story Bro, if you know that D3 podcast, he's going to be on the first one, and Ro from Realm Maintenance. The Sundering's going to be on there. The people involved in the Sundering are behind Con Before the Storm, so you might want to check that out. The second one that's going to be on October 28th on Twitch includes All Things Azeroth, which is Medros, who is Dawnforge Productions, where Shattered Soulstone is at, basically. So you might want to check that out. It's obviously a World of Warcraft podcast. And there's several more. There's going to be 3 or 4 of them all through the actual event in Anaheim. The night before BlizzCon, and that is going to be in the Anaheim Hilton. So I know one of them, if you know who Scott Johnson is from Core, that podcast, he, John Jagger, and Bo Schwartz are going to be at at one of these Heroes of the Storm panels specifically, talking about that with a bunch of other people. A friend of mine that I play Dungeons and Dragons with, his name's Akari, and he has a podcast that is a WoW podcast called Azeroth Coast to Coast, which is kind of fun. He's going to be on the first panel at the World of Podcast thing. And there's a few others. There's a Hearthstone one. There's a specific one that's just World of Warcraft. There's an Overwatch one. Then there's the one I'm going to be on, which actually takes place after BlizzCon. So I suspect we're going to be talking about all of the things that we learned at BlizzCon and what we think about them. And so I will be on. representing Shattered Soulstone for that one. And we don't know exactly where it's going to be held or what time. We know it's November 3rd. So, you can go to the Con Before the Storm website and check that out. And I think, the one that my friend Akari is going to be on, Leviathan's going to be on too, representing West March Workshop. So you've got all the D3 podcasts in here. There's a lot of people I'm not naming because there's just so many podcasters and I don't want to take up the whole show just listing them all out. But that's what it's going to be. And if you're in BlizzCon, or if you're going to BlizzCon, if you're in Anaheim, the night before, go to Con Before the Storm because everybody's going to be there and it's going to be a lot of fun. It always is.
Super nice. Super nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I wish I could go. I've always wanted to go, but it just, with my situation, if we got money for vacation, we got to go another direction. We got to go to Deutschland, Germany. So,
yep.
Yeah, it's just what it is with the family. I would love one day to go to that BlizzCon and just, if nothing else, I don't even know if I really would care about. I mean, of course I would want to go to the con, but just to go and hang out with like Jen and Manlow and everybody else, and would be fantastic.
That's the big thing, I think, with BlizzCon, is people are going because their friends are going, and they want to know, who's going to be there. And I've gone twice before, because people that I knew were going, and I'm like, okay, I got to go meet these people in person, and go again this year for the same kind of reason, and I'm also doing a podcast thing. So there we are. Mm-hmm.
Manlow, you got anything else?
Well, we were toying with calling the episode "Spinning and Not Winning" because been playing the spin to win. I only have 4 pieces, so I'm spinning after bashing people for a bit, trying to get some rage up and stuff. But so you like hit somebody, you spin for 2 seconds, you hit somebody, you spin for 2. It's like that's not spinning for winning. So anyway, spinning and not winning, but still having fun. And like I say, gotta finish up this one last piece of chapter 4, and then I will have my full set, and then 3,000% more damage, and insert high rifting from here. So that's fine. So. But yeah, otherwise, having a blast. So many people on right now is the best part of the season. Is not just having a new ladder and a new reason to play. It's all the people back on and having fun with us, and extra people. Shout out to Rona for going out and just had little Kool-Aid cups and got people in to Shattered Soulstone, and a whole bunch of new people have been showing up. I'm like, who is that? So we hop in Discord together now, and Rona's got his cousin, Greed's got a friend, Red's on there. Forget the rest of his handle, but he's a real fun guy. So
yeah, hey, how'd you like that? I bet you didn't know I had friends, huh?
I figured you alienated most of them, or shot them.
Yeah.
You shot a few, but
I've known that guy for like 10, 12 years.
Nice. Yeah,
Still comes around. Still hangs around in Discord with me. It's a mystery. I'm not sure why.
But it's good having extra people. Like I say, that's the
good old Red.
Yep.
So shout out to Red.
Yep. And he was doing some rifting with us. He was doing some backpacking. So people had like me. I got in late and all that, and worked out real well. One trick. Should let people know in case they do start out late, that who was doing it? Shazam and Red were doing it. It doesn't matter when you do it, but basically as soon as you can make level 70 items, make a level 70 weapon, and you can roll it to have up to like 25, 30 lower level requirement. So that is excellent. So at 45, I was carrying a level 70 weapon. So it worked out real well. So
I think 30's the max on that. I think
30's max. Okay, it probably has a tooltip there or something. So anyway, I got 25 or 24 down, and it was like perfect. So that helped us a lot, just to get through some of the content. So highly recommend it. Of course, experience gems in your helmet and all that. But
yeah, New York's crown in the cube.
Yep.
And the cube.
Well, true. Go get the cube. Yep. So
you definitely get the cube first. That's huge. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I walk up to the cool and I'm like, oh, I gotta go get the cube.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the last couple of seasons we did the Shattered Soulstone recommendations for opening a season, and we didn't do it this time. And you know what? Like when I started the season out, I didn't do it because I thought, you know, everybody's heard it 2, 3, 5 times, right? And you know, it's not really a necessary, needed thing. It's just like a content filler or something, right? We did pretty good on the last show, so I didn't really think we needed it, so I didn't do it last season. Last show. And I got on, started leveling, Greed's birthday bash was going on, and somebody new jumped in and was like, oh, what's the best way to do this? Or what's the best way? I was like, oh, I should have done the list. I didn't do it. I should have done it. So if you're new and you didn't know what to do, sorry about that. I thought y'all was all knowed up. So I guess next season we'll see the return of Greed's and Manlow's leveling list.
Yep, absolutely. I think you did mention a few things though, which is good. And of course,
we went over a couple things, but last time I pulled the notebook out.
Really?
You know, the whole. I still have it. It's right here. There's
the list.
I have it right here, and I didn't do it last show because I thought, oh, you know, we've done it like 4 times, and I just thought, you know, wow, we've done it like 4 times, so who needs that? Apparently, a lot of people. So,
right. Well, there's always someone with really with anything, but with any video game, there is always going to be people that are brand new and have never done whatever the thing is you're doing that need advice.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't do it.
It's okay. It's okay.
But anyway, there's lots of good things you can do at the beginning of the season. If you're listening to this now, and you're just fixing to start, the best thing you could possibly do is get in Discord and be like, what's up? And link up with somebody and have them run you to 70 and get you some Paragon levels and some gear and get going. Because all that list stuff is over now. We're all 70 and we can all snap you in an instant. Pretty quick. Maybe not an instant, but
it's no skin off anybody's nose because basically we're all doing rifts. We're all looking for gear. You're going to get gear as well. It'll be for the cube because it'll be level 10 or something, but you'll get legendaries. Just stand by the door, let somebody run through a T6, and no problem. You'd be 70 and 2 rifts. It's not a big deal.
Yes, that's the best thing to do now. If you were on vacation or if you didn't like Greed and didn't want to come to his birthday party.
Aww.
So either way, whichever one.
Yeah.
But I was gonna ask Jen if she had any other media.
Oh, I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go lately. That's probably about it. That's why I'm so tired, because I went outside, that kind of thing. Too many allergens and stuff.
Oh, the sun.
No, it's not. It's not really the sun so much.
Well, I mean, just the classic nerd,
It is the classic nerd thing. Yeah,
thing?
I mean, I do. Okay, I do hide from the sun as much as I can because I sunburn otherwise. But yeah. So I was playing Pokemon Go. Sean was going with me, and we went to try to do a raid for this, I think it's called Mewtwo or something. Everybody's on about. I'm like, all right, well, let's go try that. And we only had us 2, and you needed 20 people, so that failed. And then we came back later, and there was a group of 10 people, that were all sitting by the thing. And I'm like, okay, this could work. But they were the most unfriendly people ever. They were they're sitting there talking about, they're basically min-maxing, Pokemon Go. They're like, oh, I got this one. It's leveled up to this, and this one's this way. And they were trying to decide if the Mewtwo that appeared for the raid wasn't a shiny one, whether or not it was worth it to them to stay. And I'm like, what are you doing? It was a bunch of college kids, and I don't know, maybe this is their entire social world right there. They weren't real friendly to people coming in, but you need 20 people. They only had 10. I'm like, you could at least go, hi. It's pretty obvious what we're doing. We're sitting here with our phones, But anyway, that's about it, I guess.
If just a pro tip on that Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
If you'll go down to the store and buy you one of those Roombas, it's great.
What?
The little vacuum?
Yeah,
you just put your phone on the vacuum and man, you'll get eggs like crazy.
Oh, I didn't even
Plus,
think
you'll
of
have a clean house.
True,
It's dual purpose.
Yeah, I really wonder what my birds would think about a Roomba coming through there. I don't think they'd like it very much at first.
Put a cat skin on top of it.
Yeah. Well, they don't. I don't know.
Run the cat over first, and then put the cat skin on.
Oh God. They like the steam mop. They like when I use the steam mop in there. They think that's really fun. It's got a little blue light on the front. You know, they find it amusing. I don't know. Cockatiels are strange.
Whatever makes them.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I guess that's all I've been up to lately.
Manlow, other media.
Well, obviously No Man's Sky because we're playing D3. Having too much fun with that. We're like, No Man's what? But we'll be back. Ritzy and Greed and I love the No Man's. Kind of can't wait actually. But yeah, no, did a little Destiny with some buddies, but they kind of petered off too. I too been doing some Pokemon Go. Got a good group going. My son's playing over there in the Kentucky, and I got a friend at church playing. So, and I saw a guy walking at the park yesterday. I was at some other event, and some guy's walking with two phones. And he's flicking the little eggs and stuff. And I'm like, wow, Pokeballs, whatever. And I'm like, I said, okay, buddy, you can fall over something or trip and bust both phones. I'm like, come on, you know. But it's fun.
Never heard of somebody doing that with two phones. That's so strange.
I accidentally watched some guy's video, and he had his little tripod set up, and just like you, Jen, you saw the group of dudes, and they're all like, they're just staring at the screen, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm just cracking up because it's like, it's just a game, guys, you know. Mm-hmm. But it does tie in with the Switch version, and I've got my Switch, and I keep trying to find reasons to use it more. And so we're getting the Switch version, Pokemon Let's Go. So the Pokemon Go links up with that. So if you have, if you play it a little bit, you'll get a little bit of a boost. And the Switch version, that'll be fun for my daughter and I to play. So
there's two of those though. There's like an Eevee one and a Pikachu one, I think.
Pikachu or Eevee doesn't matter. Just like the red and blue and all the different versions in the versions. Yeah. It's good. But that's it. So, Greed, what about you?
Oh man, you know, State Fair, Oklahoma State Fair is in town, which means I let everybody in this area go to the State Fair, and I go to the Outdoor Expo where everybody is not, and it is free. The Outdoor Expo is free. The parking's free. They have water cans everywhere where you can, and cups where you can get free water to drink. You can bring your own picnic, which we did.
Nice.
And you can have your own picnic. They don't care as long as you pick up your trash afterwards. So we went to the Outdoor Expo and we did some kayaking. And then we got on four-wheelers and rode four-wheelers. We did some side-by-side action. We shot shotguns. And that was hilarious because my son's girlfriend had never shot a shotgun, and you know, when Greed tells you to hold something tight, you might want to listen to him. So she learned that lesson real quick today, and
spun her around.
Well, it wasn't that bad, but she might be going ouch. Anyway, you know, we went fishing, caught some fish, shot some bows and arrows, did the, can't remember what the heck you call that, where the old school, like you got the little stick in your hand and you throw it with the arrow. I did that. My wife built a birdhouse, all free, by the way. And all the people who went to the Oklahoma State Fair paid $25 to park their car, $35 to get in the door, and $5 to ride one ride.
Wow.
So yeah, and I mean, you know, you go in there. If you want you Dr. Pepper, for example, that's like $6. You know, if you want a beer, that's $9 for a beer. Like, and I love it because they do the Outdoor Expo right when the fair's going on. So, you know, it's like a family-friendly, completely free. They got bicycles you can ride around. I mean, they do. Then they got lots of classes up there. We took a class on fly fish tying, which was cool, and I never fly fished, so they got the fly fish rods out there, and the guy showed you how to do it, Actually, you know what? I wasn't too bad at that. I was hitting a little circle. And so that was, I mean, I ain't about to go stand in a river. I stand in a river enough at work. I ain't about to go stand
You're
in a river.
standing in the
while
water
fishing.
anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not about to go stand in a river and catch fish, but it was fun anyway. And so did that. So did the outdoor expo, and had the birthday this week, so turned 12 again.
12 again. Okay.
Yeah, 12 again. No,
Mm-hmm.
many times over. But did the birthday thing this week, and we had our anniversary this week. This has been a big week.
It's a big
19
week.
years. Yeah, 19 years. Being the Miss Greed.
Man.
That's
Congrats.
nice.
Can you believe she has not? You know me, and she hasn't killed me yet. This is a patient woman. Trust me.
Little doses of arsenic. That's what she's doing.
This is a patient woman. It's not working. Whatever she's trying to. But yeah, 19 years. So got another one to go for 20, and we're shooting for the 20. The big Swansick, as I call it, because that's 20 in German. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Did some Netflix and chill this week. Just hanging out. It's been a week.
Yeah.
But before I go on my horrible Discord rant, Jen, you got anything else before we close the show?
Not really. I mean, I was playing a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. I do that every week, but it takes too long to explain what all our characters are doing and what the storyline is. So I'm just having a lot of fun with it, though.
Ah, good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the part of the episode where I always tell you, get in Discord, man. We are having too much fun over there. It is ridiculous. There's umpteen people there. Lots of chat going on, lots of text going on, pictures of pipe cleaners and eagles, and level clearing, and game stuff also. Lots of looking for groups going on there. Lots of good stuff. Please, even if you hate me, get in Discord. You don't gotta talk to me. You can just talk to Manlow or something. But get in there, Discord. It's you can find the Discord on our Shattered Soulstone website, the link, and get in there and have fun. With that, I will tell our wonderful fans goodbye, and I will let Manlow do his goodbyes and close the show.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. You've been listening to episode 180 of the Shattered Soulstone, your Diablo community podcast. Missed an episode? You can find the show blog and listen to the show archives at www.shatteredsoulstone.com. With your support, you can help the show grow. Become a patron today. Patreon.com/Soulstone. Come join us in-game. Our in-game clan and community, both named Shattered Soulstone, are open to anyone who would like to join. Find the Discord invitation link on our Twitter and Facebook page, as well as on the Shattered Soulstone website. This show is powered by you, the listener. Send in your contributions, thoughts, questions, and feedback to show@shatteredsoulstone.com. We love Twitter. Come join and tweet with us. You can find the show Twitter at ShatteredStone, Vespers at Westpertilio1189, Deadgreeds at Deadgreed1812, and I'm at Manlow. You can find the show Facebook page at facebook.com/ShatteredSoulstone and Westpertilio at facebook.com/Westpertilio1189. We would like to extend a huge thank you to Medros of Dawnforge Productions for hosting our Loot Deviant show. You can find more shows from the Dawnforge at www.thedawnforge.com. Thank you for listening. Until next time, from all of us here at Shattered Soulstone, over 179 episodes for your listening pleasure. Dawnforge!
Dawnforge! Woo!
Yeah. I messed up that outro, I think.